and I'll go back. We have like two more questions, but I just wanted to ask, like, how was this? You said easy. And so, like, I think what a lot of people think is that weight loss is hard. Like, it's just going to
It is.
involve.
It is. In every other time we're doing it, it is. It's hard and it's impossible. This was easy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, maybe I'll go back to that. What do you think made, like, what made this easy? What was easy about this?
Um, the structure, oh my God, sorry. Hi. The the structure of it was easy. Like, there's a dog, so you're gonna have to edit this out, but there's a dog somewhere on social media that only puts his face. It's like a deaf, like special needs dog that the pictures all over social media is the dog just sticking its face in its owner's face. And this is what we're dealing with right here. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Um, anyway, the structure of it made it easy. Like it was such clear guidance, such, having the phases was so easy, the shakes, the meals, like it was all very structured and regimented. Obviously, doing it the way we did it, which was with the daily guidance, made it even better.
Awesome.
You were there every step, literally every step of the way. So that was easier. And then when I think the process, because I got to a point where, I'm just never hungry. Like I'm never hungry. I'm never feeling like, that's no, there are moments when I'm hungry, but it's so rare and it's expected. When I'm feeling hungry, I'm like, this makes sense. I'm not just, hungry all the time, right? Like I felt like I was
Mm.
always hungry just all the time. And so now not like, everybody I talk to, we talk about how we got into the long fasts phase and even how easy that was. And they were like, oh, I could never skip a meal. I was like, oh, that was me. I could never skip a meal. Breakfast. I would skip breakfast because I would have my coffee with cream, but I would never skip lunch or dinner and would probably need a midnight snack. And now I'm like, I really don't. It's not that way anymore at all.
I think like so the fact that like yes, so Brooke did our extended program. So it was 3 months and we had there's a boost included, which is our like 3 week I call it a mini program, but basically where everyone kind of learns to do these slightly longer fasts, so like 36 to 48 hours. And I think the big thing that like why I'm like the Johnny Appleseed of weight loss, like regarding fat burning, it's um like the body works in certain ways. And when we tap into how it works, then we can get what we want faster and it things become easier. So I just love that you're describing that it's like I'm not hungry or like I am at times, but I'm not all the time. And so like um what was I going to say? And with that, it's like in a very straightforward way that makes weight loss really simple if you don't need to eat all the time. And also if you're not like craving the stuff that's like the worst for our waistline.
And also when you are craving that, because there are so many emotions around food, and our lives revolve around food in many respects. We've talked about this a lot. Like this past week was graduations up the wazoo, and so there was like lunches, big lunch, celebratory
Yep.
lunches. And even when you have those, and those emotional moments where you're just like, I am going to house this chicken parm because I need a food hug, and or I'm going to go out and with my kids and we're going to get ice cream because we're celebrating something.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a easy plan to counter that, you know um yeah, I think, and we, like, for example, we had talked Memorial Day. We talked about summer and, like,
Yep.
summer foods and all this. And I'm coming off of Memorial Day, all these graduations, You know, just a business trip a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah.
probably way more loosey goosey in the past 4 weeks than I had been throughout any of it. Um, and I weighed myself on Friday morning before my big dinner with my big lunch with my daughter, and I was at 132.
Oh, Brooke.
So that is like that was down from, I think, a couple pounds down from when we had
Yep.
last talked.
Yep.
And it was like, look at this. Like I was much more flexible with myself during these times, had, you know, a little bit more wine, a little bit more carbs,
Awesome.
certainly more ice cream, but I adjusted on those other days. And